to it now. And in fact, when he went to Australia at Christmas, I couldn't sleep because I didn't have the JCB. Also, he's very loud in the car. He has got terrible road rage. And in fact, quite often we're driving along the small lanes over here. You've got a car coming towards you, brick wall, car coming towards you, and a car in front of you going, there's a gridlock, there's a wall, there's a car. A couple of old ladies, a cyclist, where am I going to go? And he's screaming and shouting. But my favourite incident was on a roundabout in central London when we were taking his lovely Mini back to be sold last year, when the day Nathan came to live over here. And Mum was on the phone to me asking what time the flight arrived so she could pick us up at the airport. And Mum said, "What on earth's that terrible screaming, shouting, swearing?" I said, "It's Nathan, he's driving." He was doing the V's. As we were going down the roundabout to an old lady in a Mini Metro stop. He said, "Who's he doing?" I said, "An old lady in a Mini Metro." And as we drove past, I said to Mum, "Oh God, it's a nun." Also, today I'm alright, but the other thing that I first had to do when I first met Nathan is I almost had to take a suit to any occasion because he was terrified, Tammy, Maria, that I would turn up and embarrass him at Northern Cross by wearing jeans. Yes, jeans. I don't want my work colleagues to know that my boyfriend. And worse still, I turned up when Jan and Bill were over once, and we made our way down to meet you for you having drinks after work. I had shorts. That was nearly the end of our relationship. I'd shamed him in front of all his colleagues. Notwithstanding how smart I have to look, and I've sort of won the battle on that one, is how smart he has to look and how long it takes to make the hair do. 2.5 hours on a good day to get that do, isn't it? And how it must be protected. Even today, as I helped him into his Shivani, he said, I was putting it up this way like a coat, nowhere near the head. And I have to carry the umbrella, can't carry an umbrella. When the two of us are out under an umbrella, I carry it. Now, there is a height difference of about 8 inches, I now know. I thought it was 7, I know now it's 8. And I carry the umbrella over 6 inches over my head, and he constantly said, "It's hitting my head! It's hitting my head! It's pressing my hair! It's hitting my head! It's pressing my hair!" Wherever we go, and I can see that there's a clear foot of umbrella over the top of it. So that's another. Or if it's not raining, he's walking 10 paces behind me, like the Duke of Edinburgh does with the wind. And I asked him about that yesterday, and he said that I have a windbreak.
You mean break with?
Yes. So behind me is not the best place to stand. But what do I love about him? I love him because he's kind, and he's very honest, and he's very loyal. Sounds like the dogs again. He's very loyal, he's very truthful, and he's got the best, goodest, if that's a word, heart I've ever known. There's no nastiness, no malice, nothing in there. And I know that Nathan's been through quite a lot in his life. He doesn't talk about it much, but times weren't easy when he was growing up in Sri Lanka. There was a civil war on and things were really difficult for him and his mum and his family. And he's seen a lot more than any of us would ever care to see. To come through that and have no baggage, no hang-ups, no problems, to be loving and not bitter, and all the wonderful things that he is, I think is incredible. So I take my hat off to him for that. And because of what he's seen, he isn't sentimental like me, cries at adverts for Andrex. He cries when he means it, and I've seen him cry on a few occasions, and I know what's in there is absolutely true and honest. He's also very brave, because another thing that's not easy is to be who he is in front of everybody, especially in front of his family. Not do a golf course, who are here to support him, but I know that it's not easy to stand up and say, you know, this is who I am and this is who I want to be. In front of everybody, it's not the same as I know it and how easy it was for me because of the supportiveness of my family. I think Mum was really glad to have one of each. She knows the wrapping paper. This is always going to be gorgeous. But I think Nathan is so brave to have done that, and so I'm very proud of him. I'm very proud and I'm very honoured that he didn't take the easy way out, and that he has me with Bride by his side in front of everybody, and so I'm really thankful for that. I also feel loved, secure and calm. I said before how I used to have a bit of a phobia sometimes, control freak-wise, about going to sleep, even. I didn't always like going to sleep, and now I sleep easily and quickly, unless he's snoring. I do. And Mum said to me just before when we sat down, she said, I don't think I've ever seen you so happy all the time, so contented. I feel like I could conquer anything because I know he's there with me and we can do everything together. And you don't have to worry about being, I don't know, alone or insecure or anything like that, because I've never had a minute's insecurity from the moment